Okay, so now as you can see, I've got them all hanging up. Not that one. And this one's over there, the base. So now that I've all got them hanging up from my ceiling, just because I'm special like that, I can. Okay, so now I get them hanging up. I am going to give them a rub down with just a dry cloth and clean them up, get all the dust off, get them all cleaned up, hit them with the spray paint, and then do some more detail work, and then paint them again. So that's what I am going to do now. Okay, sorry about my rant. I'm pissed that my month's work after painting it, the paint just ran, didn't cover anything up. I was extremely annoyed. So now what I'm gonna have to do is that $8 spray paint can, that one that I used, yep, that's gone. That was $8 down the drain. But now we're gonna have to use a plastic primer, also by Rust-Oleum. I have used this before with great success, so I'm just gonna go with trial and true. I should have done that before, but no, I tried to skip it. Oh well, shit happens, you get over it. So now I'm gonna have to go get some plastic primer. I'm gonna have to prime all of my swords, even the ones I just painted, prime them all. Probably a couple coats of primer, just to cover up all the crap now that I've done. And then I can go back with the, if I decide to still use that $8 metallic spray paint and use it, because you can see, I don't know if you can see this, not really, in real time, the silver actually looks quite nice on the swords. It's just that titanium silver color, what they call it. It looks nice, but like I said, it doesn't work worth shit without anything else. So not happy with that. Just gotta go get some plastic primer now. Unfortunately, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, so I can't do anything else tonight. So, okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, you can't really tell it, but my swords are now painted. I gave them a coat of that plastic primer. Actually, 2 coats of the primer to cover up all the marks. I gave it 2 coats of that silver from that Rust-Oleum that I showed you, and then I put 3 coats of Rust-Oleum's gloss clear over it, just to help protect it more. So now that I've got them all painted up, and a little bit more detail work, I cleaned up the edges just a little bit. I couldn't really do a great job of cleaning it up, but I did my best. I mean, it's still rough in here. There's nothing I could do about it. So now that it has been painted, it has been hanging up in my barn for like a week, waiting for this clear coat to dry properly. So now that all that's done, it's dry, it's ready to go. The next thing I'm going to do is wrap the handles. The main sword, I'm going to wrap the handle in red, and this one's going to be black. This one's, I painted it red just so I know that it would be red, so this is going to be red. And I'll walk over here. These handles are going to be black. You can see they're not so sharp edged. I sanded the edges off a little bit, so it's not digging into your hand when you're holding it. So that's what I did there, and this is this sword. You see I cut out another piece of plastic here, painted it gold, painted these gold. The inside is red, and I cut out another toothed piece of plastic and glued it over top of the red. So that's that. Yeah, now like I said, I'm going to wrap the handles. What I've got is, I think they call it pleather, or some sort of vinyl stuff. It looks like fake leather to me, but that's a piece I had. So I'm going to take that, cut it up, and then the same thing with red. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so now, sorry. So now you can see that I've got this handle wrapped in red, these 2 in black, this one in black, and over here, this one in black, and oh, there it is, and this one in black, red. Sorry, I don't know my colors very well. What can I say? The next thing I'm gonna do, now that I got my handles wrapped, everything's painted, sealed. This I'm going to cover up, and then I'm going to probably add that little band that goes around here with just a little bit more of that plastic. And then after that we should pretty much be done. So cover up the ends, add the band, and you can see how much nicer they look with just that little bit of a detail. Just a nice wrapped black handle. You can see that. Put it back down. So that's what I've done, and once I have that done, I shall show you what I got. Okay, whoa, sorry. There it is. Okay, so you see the last I put on the band. Now that that's done, I'll zoom back out here. And this is the full sword. It is now fully assembled. It is fully completed, and I am done. So it actually comes apart as you've seen, and it will fully assemble. For the most part, it holds together really well. I mean, since it is only held by magnets, a certain angle or a certain hard jerk down on the sword will cause these two to fall off the back, and then the whole sword like collapses in on itself. But yeah, this is the whole thing done. First Tsurugi, or Cloud's Advent Children's Sword. Alright, that was a pain. Now I have some different notes and stuff that I'd like to share with you guys now that I've actually been through this sword building process a little bit more. The plastic that I used this was a .06 thick plastic. After doing a little bit more research on the web, I have found what they call styrene. It is a .02 thick plastic. It's thinner, but it is heat shapeable, meaning I could have done this edge here without actually cutting it. I could have heated it up and then bent it, so this would have been a nice edge. That I could have done the same thing. I could have heated it up more and bent it down and in more. That would have been a nicer edge, along with the entire back here. That's something so you should know. There's different ways of doing it with the styrene. I have found some different ways that, and also it's also the plastic. Sorry, that plastic is cheaper than the plastic that I used. You can go online and you can I found it for a 40-inch by 72-inch sheet for like $6. So that was really cheap. And I'm kind of depressed now that the sword's done. Now I found some cheaper material, but oh well. For my first time around of building a sword, something like this, I think I did really good. So that's just something I wanted to share with you, so you guys know. All right.